fine and tuned. It was one of those smoky places enveloped in an August night. Plump stubs picked those cello strings, the conversation keyed at a low bellow, seductive movements as she sang sweetly. A painted portrait of a starving artist. She left home in Idaho to pursue one dream, one goal of a prosperity never came. He had been on the scene for a while. A painted portrait of a plump man who played the saxophone, who picked the cello. A drink here, a drink there, what is one more beer those sassy lips shall taste? Anybody ever tell you you should have been a disco queen in the 70s, a punk star in the 80s, a beatnik businesswoman in the 90s? Now 4 a.m. and all tips are in that telling jar, poverty or perish, and in this city, one offer remains. And the line goes, would you sleep with me if I gave you a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, a dollar, $1 million? A still not no takes the place of money for a strand of dignity. She'll call home to Idaho tomorrow to tell that everything is fine, tuned, and working.
Let's do it.
Bam family. My lips are saddled with an ease grace. You're all very charming. Perhaps your risible laughter could be bottled and sold like Coca-Cola. Said I'd make a deal, spin that wheel of easy, inconsistent grace. Care to make a wager of why her fly is always unzipped? 1, 2, play by the rules, sucked on in between the cigarettes, no regrets, who cares if the Marlboro Man's dead? She was draped in the American flag while making bacon in the morning, wound up like a sugar addict, smooth silhouettes beneath a bet past, used to, in the closet, black magic, pretty girls in gym. Realization. Men have the ability to shake mountains for their children. Men have the ability to sniff the snow from the top. While the men march on Washington foot after foot, women say child on hip, and a dog leash on. Mama sits downstairs with a package of Spam in the pan, waiting for Ed McMahon to bring her $10 million check. Sucked on in between the cigarettes, no regrets, who cares if the Marlboro Man's dead? Her boy waves a rancid flag past the graffiti in Alphabet City. It creeps up on her like spider bites in her sleep. Child on hip, and a dog leash on. Picture of Jesus on the wall hangs crooked, and the house it lives in is a little crooked too. Say you've got a staircase with a few shaky steps. Say you suck it in when you take deep breaths. Have I mentioned your collar is stained blue? Just another catch-22. We used to play in lines of sand, but now they're white and fine, and Mama, I realize I don't like your kind. Threw the salt over my shoulder when you spilled it on the table, knocked on my head hard wood when you weren't able. Today she walks at a snail's pace, a hunchback filled with causes and catch-22s. Singing. We're all in the same state, just looking for a little sunshine. And yesterday I realized that I was a child again, taught only to cross the street when the light was red.